sweet friends, welcome here. My name is Audra, and if you're new and not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Also be sure to like this video and hit that noti bell so that you're notified anytime I upload a new video. We have my beautiful daughter Kimani and my beautiful mama Sabrina here, or Yaya. And Yaya is helping us make bread today. She is going to teach us how to mill our own wheat and bake our own bread. And we are so excited. There's lots going on in our house today. There's a basketball game in the background. And this is not going to be a perfect video, but we're so glad that you're here. And let's do it. Okay, first, I think we're going to mill our wheat.
Yes.
Okay, so how much the recipe that we're using, I'm going to put the recipe in the description box if you want to follow along with us to make the same bread that we're making today. But it calls for 4.5 cups of freshly milled flour. So we have our wheat berries. What do you call them? Just wheat? Wheat. Mm-hmm. Okay. So we've got our wheat that's whole and in the seeds. Still, is it a seed?
It's a grain.
It's just a
grain, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that makes sense. Okay, so we've got our grain, our wheat grain, that we're going to measure out.
And making the flour.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yaya says that we should start with about 3.5 cups. Is that what you said?
That's right. And if you don't have the, if you don't have a mill, which this particular brand is a Wonder Mill, and this will actually take the berry and turn it into wheat, into this into flour, into this container. If you don't have that, then you can just you can go to the grocery store and buy whole wheat flour, and that's fine.
Yeah.
So, the one thing about the Wonder Mill is this is what is actually going to grind the wheat. It will shoot it over into here as flour, and you don't want any moisture to get into this. So we're just only going to put our wheat in there. And I've got it set on the bread. You can do it for pastry, or you can do a real coarse grind. And what we're going to do is when we get it measured out and get ready to put it in here, we're going to turn the machine on first. You don't want to dump your wheat in and turn it on. That's for certain, because it'll start spitting everywhere.
That's good to know. I did not know that. Okay.
All right. So this is a 2 cup. So Kimani, I'm going to let you scoop up some. All right.
Ooh, good scoop. Good scoop.
Very good
Full.
scoop. Okay.
I think it's going to actually be kind of perfect.
Yeah.
Once it's
Good
leveled
job.
out. I'm dropping some.
That's okay. All right, now it's going to be kind of loud, so I'm going to go ahead and turn the button on. And Kimani, when I cut it on, I want you, baby, just to dump it in here, okay? All right. So here
Hold on.
I'll let you get over. Okay. So hang on. All right, here we go. This is the fun part. Now you get to see. So we want to detach this right here. Pull that out.
Okay, I'll hold this.
There you go. Okay. And we'll just now pop that top off. Let's see. There we go.
Whoa! Look at it!
And it's
Oh
warm.
my gosh, it is warm.
Can you feel it, Kimani?
I didn't
Touch
feel
it. Touch it. It's warm.
Oh, nice. Here, I'm going to show y'all what it looks like. It's so beautiful.
It's so Here's some more.
I've never seen fresh milled wheat before.
Here's some more.
It smells good too.
Okay.
So
So
what you could do is
now
kinda
what we
tap-
want to do is we want to measure out 4.5 cups.
Okay.
Would you like to measure, Kimani? Okay. So you don't want to pack it. You just want to dip down in there and then take the straight edge of your knife and go across the top. Okay.
Does that look like happy? There's a ladybug. Perfect. little ladybug.
Okay.
Look, she came to say hey, or he.
Now I think that I will tell you this much. Oh, look at the ladybug. If you are milling your wheat into flour, you need to refrigerate it after it has been made into flour, and then use it to bread things with. No, it wouldn't be good. I don't think. Don't think it would taste good. Okay, so we're done with that part. Now we're assembling in our bread maker.
So, y'all, over here, I hope you can see, I think you can, we have our bread machine that we're going to be using today. I'm going to take out the inside of it so that we can put all of the stuff in there so y'all can see it.
We're going to do it in the order of the recipe. So the first thing that we put in there, Kimani, is the 1.5 cups of hot water.
Do we need this? Hot water.
Perfect.
Okay, so you can set that over there.
Now our 1/3 cup of olive oil.
Oh,
Can you?
Let's,
oh,
yeah,
see,
let's
scrape
get
it
it. Yeah, we'll scrape it out.
Pass it to me.
Yeah.
Wait, oh, you'll have to let Yaya scrape this
All
out too,
right.
because the honey's going to be thick.
1/3 cup of honey.
And y'all, while they're pouring the honey in there, let me do a shameless plug for the Barefoot Belle. They sell this. It is Southern Ambrosia Honey Company. They are from Marion Junction, Alabama. You can get these at the Barefoot Belle.
Thank you, my sweet girl. Okay. Now we've got next 2 teaspoons of salt. Woohoo. Okay. Our egg goes in next. 2 tablespoons of lecithin. Sprinkle it around. There you go. All right. Now, nope, that goes in last. We're going to do our flour next. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to make a well in the center of our flour. We want to make sure that all of our liquid ingredients are covered, and they are. Okay, now I'm going to make you a little well right in the center.
Before you pour it in, I want to show our sweet friends what it looks like.
Okay, that's where we're going to put our yeast.
Okay, I'm hoping that y'all can see this because I've got the camera angled totally to try. But there's a little tiny dip in the middle. Can you see that? I don't think you can. I'm sorry if you can't, but make a well. Then
Right in the center. That is actually a tablespoon of yeast. That's
One
how
tablespoon.
easy making bread is. So, we're going to let our machine do most of the work. You can either let the bread bake in the bread machine, or you can let it knead it and proof it and let it rise and let the machine do most of your work. And then what we're choosing to do is put it in some loaf pans, and we're going to bake it in the oven. The bread machine tends to make a real thick, dense loaf, whereas in our loaf pans, we'll have more sandwich-sized bread, a little bit more. I don't know. I guess it's personal preference. So.
yeah, I really like the dense bread, but PJ really likes loaf bread, so we're going to do the loaf bread today. But I will definitely be making some bread in the bread machine for future videos. So stay tuned.
We've got it. We're going to put it on menu 3, which is for whole wheat bread. There's a lot of different options. This is a Cuisinart bread maker. And so we're going to choose 3. And I've just hit the start button. And it will let us know when the kneading and the proofing has finished. And then we're going to take it out and put it in our loaf pans.
We will be back in just a little bit. We're back. Yay! Okay, we're -1 because she is napping on the couch right now. She couldn't hang with us. Anywho, the bread machine has done its job. It mixed, kneaded, and proved our dough. So we've unplugged it, moved it to the counter, and now we're going to take it out of the bread machine and do the next steps. Look how pretty it is. Okay, I'm going to bring it to you to show it to so you can see it. It looks like a little tiny turkey in there. Look how pretty and brown it is.
I think what we want to do is let's just take it and let's just cut it about, we're gonna, in equal halves. Okay, now, I'm gonna get a little bit of spray on my hands too.
It feels so good. It's so squishy.
Okay, so I think what we're wanting to do is kind of make it the length of the pan. So we're gonna kind of form it to where it's long.
I don't know how to describe this other than it feels happy.
Okay, and then we're just gonna plop it down in our pan. I think your loaf is going to be a little bit bigger than mine,
so
but that's
too.
okay. That is quite all right. Now, I think we're ready to pop these babies in the oven.
Yeah.
350.
For how long?
We're going to check them probably in about 20 minutes. 20,
Okay.
30 minutes.
We'll see y'all again in about 20 minutes. We're done. It's here. The bread is here. Look how beautiful these loaves look. Ah! Okay. All we're going to do is put a loaf on the... All we're going to do is put a loaf on the cutting board. There we go. I couldn't think of that word. I think I want to cut into the big loaf first. We'll save the little loaf for later. I don't know how. It came out so easy. It's so pretty. Look at the bottom of it. It's so fluffy. All right, y'all. The bread has been sliced, and now we've got some good jams. I talked about these in my last video, so if you haven't watched that video, go check it out. But this brand is sugar-free, low-carb, excellent jams. We have those. We also have their Choco Hazel and Choco Orange spreads to try with, and Kerrygold grass-fed butter. It is such good butter. If you haven't tried it, try it. Ooh, so excited. Okay, we're going to start plating these up, and I'll eat them. Alright, y'all, we have sliced and passed out bread all through the house. So right now, Yaya has butter only on hers. I have butter, and I'm going to put some of the blueberry good jam on mine. I'm going to break it up, though, so I can do possible other options of jam. You know what? I'm just going to try it by itself first. Okay. That's so good. Oh my gosh, that's so good.
I mean, that's like...
Okay, blueberry jam. Oh my gosh. This with the blueberry, strawberry.
Oh, that is so good.
The strawberry is real good.
It's almost like a... it's not like strawberry shortcake, but it kind of, I don't know.
It tastes desserty. Like
It does.
For some reason, it almost tastes like a strawberry pie. It's like for a split second, you have a flavor of sweet. I don't know. You know, I read that when you mill whole wheat grains, that you don't get that bitterness that you get from store-bought whole wheat bread because the oils have not had time to not go rancid, but just start to turn bitter and sour. That is so true. There's no bitterness to this bread whatsoever. It does have a sweetness to it, like a natural sweetness.
The fiber
Y'all.
and this is out the roof too because you don't have anything extracted from that whole wheat. It's all there, so you get the benefits. The store-bought bread, even the whole wheat, doesn't have this.
Oh my gosh. Well, we're going to finish eating this, and that's all for this video. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe and hit the noti bell. Bye, my sweet friends.
Bye!